Welcome back to Troll Mountain. I believe this is episode 4. It is freezing balls up here. With the wind, it's probably a solid like maybe 10 degrees. In the last video you guys saw that we hauled the Excavator down the hill. That was violent. We got it down, and now we know what not to do with the other machines. Up the mountain. A little snow on the ground today. Never stopped us, but it might stop us. As you can see, we had a visitor show up over the weekend. Snow. Which is gonna, I'm trying to stay positive about it, but it could complicate things. It is freezing balls up here. With the wind, it's probably a solid like maybe 10 degrees. And it just somehow keeps getting colder as the sky keeps getting clearer. Right now we're at the 235. In the last video you guys saw that we hauled the Excavator down the hill. We got rid of it, already got it sold. Starting to make our money back on this job right now. In fact, I'm gonna keep you guys posted as we go of how much money we make on this job. And kind of how it all washes out. I'll tell you how much I paid for everything, how much it all sells for. Also, I realized in the last video, the old trucks, I knew it was gonna be an issue. I knew people were gonna be upset. I'll tell you what, we have a storage yard full of old trucks that people say, oh, we're gonna buy them, we're gonna buy them. We haven't sold them for like a year, nobody buys them. But I'm gonna have you guys put your money where your mouth is. Next time we come across old trucks that we think could potentially be valuable, whether they have titles or not have titles, what condition they are, doesn't matter. We're gonna show them in the video, and then we're gonna give you guys a week. Whoever makes us the highest offer gets to take it. We gotta offer more than scrap though, because the scrap yard will give us, you know, whatever it is per ton. So it's not gonna be in this video because those ones are already gone. But in the next video, before we crush anything or smash it, we'll put it up, give you a week. You can shoot us an email, info@HeavyDSparks.com. Hey, I want that, make an offer. And we'll see just how valuable these trucks are, because there's people that are like, oh, that Apache was worth 30 grand. You are high as a kite if you think that truck was worth 30 grand. Anyways, I understand the love and appreciation for old trucks. I love them too, but it boils down to we don't have space to store them all. So eventually the ones that aren't worth keeping or that we can't sell, we got to scrap. Now that I got that out of the way, we're at the 235. And as you remember, the motor was locked up on this one because water got down in it.
So there's a bunny, a deer, and a gypsy, all alone together in the forest. And the guy's like, what am I gonna do now? What was that?
It came from Dave's office.
Dave! Dave, you all right?
Lower your voice, please. I'm literally in the middle of hunting some possessed animals. Did you know that on Hunting Clash right now, they have a Halloween theme, which means they have like all these wild animals that are possessed, and I can use my bone collector rifle, like just a special weapon, to be able to collect their ghosts? Bro, this, hold on, hold on. Got you. Boom. Yeah, 100% precision, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Guys, listen, if you've never played Hunting Clash, you should probably go ahead and scan the QR code or click the link in my description below right now and download the game, because if you do, you're gonna be able to get in on this wild Halloween fun. You see, they've created this whole special level with possessed animals that you can use all sorts of new and unique weapons. The thing about Hunting Clash is you can join a clan, you can play at locations all over the world, you can play with your friends, you can train your hunting dog, and look how realistic this is. Like, I don't play a ton of mobile games, but this is a mobile game that I can't stop playing. And if you click the link in my description below and download the game, you, my friend, you're gonna get a special welcome gift from Uncle Heavy D. All you gotta do is use gift code HeavyDSparks, and that's gonna give you the welcome package that includes special lures, the ability to hunt different, bigger animals, upgrade different weapons. Guys, this is no joke, and what would normally cost you money is free if you use my code. So download the game and get playing, because I would love, hold on, you a wolf. Go hunting with you. Ooh, don't show that precision. That was a dirty shot. Anyways, that's what I'm up to. What's up?
You mean to tell me you've been sitting up here in your office all day just playing games?
Just click the link in my description, scan the QR code, you can join me. and more water got down in it over the weekend. Even though we tried to cover it, the stuff blew off and there's a little bit of water in there. However, I just added a little secret cocktail of acetone, ATF, some bolt rust penetrant, and a bunch of other chemicals down in each cylinder. Hopefully that's loosening up the rings. We're gonna throw the batteries in it and crank it a few more times and see if that gives it the ability to turn over. And if it turns over, then hopefully it'll start and we'll be able to drive this down the mountain rather than having another wild rodeo like we did with the Cabelco.
I hate being hot. I hate being comfortable. I love freezing to death. I love windy, cold days. And I brought a very positive attitude.
The torque multiplier, or as the container says, the labor-saving wrench. That's what we have here. As we hooked on to the main engine pulley, and we're going to try and crank the motor over. Dave's already made a cocktail of
acetone, ATF, rust penetrant, and a bunch of other chemicals.
Dumped it down each one of the cylinders through the injectors. Got the injectors out. And if we can get the motor to spin freely, then we will.
Those look very nice.
They are very nice, and they're super like thin, but they're cowhide, so it keeps the breeze out. It's almost like I'm not even wearing gloves.
Yeah.
Party time. Party time. Light it, stick it down, and go boom.
That's a little sketchy. So right now I'm putting some flame down in the exhaust manifold because I'm hoping to warm up the cylinders. If I can get the pistons and the cylinders warm, they'll expand and contract, and that might be enough to be able to break the seal of the rings between them. This is going to be the best shot at starting that it's going to have. Jim just tried bumping it, and it moved a bunch. We also have the option to try to throw a socket on the front main pulley bolt to be able to crank it by hand. It's kind of a tight area in there, but I think we can get in there. Give it another round of cocktail here. Yeah, you ready? I got this one's for me first, then I'll make you one. Clear. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. Give her a wiggle. Hold on. He's tapping the block. Hit it. Try again. Hold on. Try again.
Wake up.
Lost our connection. Terminal still hooked up?
One's smoking a little bit. Yep, all good.
Holding something there?
Just welding that terminal back together.
So now, since the engine's still not freeing up, we are blowing acetylene gas and oxygen not lit into the intake and the exhaust, and then we're going to light it and then hopefully just create an explosion in the engine without blowing the engine completely up. Because if anything's going to break it loose, that force of the explosion in there could potentially do it. Because we just need a little bit to help that starter. Alan might blow us up here, we'll see. There you go.
Well, that was a pretty good blast too.
All right.
No, I'm good, but we got to do that again to try it. That might actually get it going. 4, 3, 2.
In your ear there,
Huh? They'll all light because some of the cylinders, the intakes are open and the exhausts are open. So it's going through the whole system.
It is not wanting to start. It's fighting us, and our trick of Oxy-Acetylene was kind of working, but then we ran out of gas. So now we're just gonna start dismantling this machine, pull the planetary gears out and push it down the mountain like we did the Cabelco. So sign up for another wild ride.
Welcome to the Bad Boy weather update. It's cold as shit. That's it. Back to you.
I can't think of a worse environment to operate heavy equipment. A track usually gets bound up with mud or little rocks. There's like boulders that size just stacked up on the inside of that track.
Game plan is we're gonna manhandle the excavator, kind of get it straight, get the boom pulled out, get it all chained in position, and then I'm gonna go grab the dozer, and then we're gonna push and pull with the loader and the dozer, push it down the hill.
We're trying to lock the turntable right here so that she can't turn while we're trying to pull it. If this thing can turn, then we don't have any steering. We try and steer it with the bucket. It's just gonna want to go wherever the tracks are pointed instead of going wherever we want it to go.
Get it, Al! Come on, Al, one more! Yeah!
Made it.
Nice hand!
Hold this hammer, will you?
Got it.
You got it. You got it. You got it.
Sword and stone. Wobbling the head of it, see if we can stay on it. Moving target. Switch.
Sword in the stone, baby.
Nice.
Nice, Jim. Sword and stone.
This time with Bad Boy weather update, I have a special guest, Diesel Dave. Diesel Dave, what is the weather like right now?
The weather is fine. The weather's fine. Not too cold, not too hot. Just fine. Back to you, Bobby. In the woodshed.
Pin a day keeps the doctor away.
Time to see if the dozer is what we think it is. Trickiest part, I think, is done, getting it out of that gravel pit. Now we are going to spin it around because we got to get the body to lock straight with the tracks. And then we're going to lower the boom, fold the boom all the way in, chain it up, and then we're going to chain it to the blade of the dozer. And I'm going to walk it down with the dozer, the front blade, just like I did with the loader. But the dozer's got a little bit more stopping power, and we'll have the loader behind me. That's it for the day. It's getting winter time, which means the days are getting shorter, which means we have less time to work because we have to fly the helicopter back, and we don't want to do that in the dark in a storm. So gotta take off while we still got daylight, which means we're gonna leave this track coat at the top of the mountain. We do have it pretty much ready to go now. Got the counterweight off, all the other parts and pieces. Now we're just gonna hook it to the front of the dozer and walk it down the mountain, but we can't do that until we come back up, probably tomorrow.
Dummy they zoom?
Get this down?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's moving now. She's got to, just depends on how snowy this road is down here. It might get pretty slippery. It is so cold. So cold.
About to put a lot of confidence in these little D-rings. Basically, we're gonna go metal on metal right here to tow this thing out of here. So hoping that 2 little D-rings off the back of the ripper hooked onto this hook of the excavator gives us the right pull point that we need. It should. And that'll keep it really close and tight. And then we just gotta chain up the body of the excavator to keep it from rotating. Should be in business right here. It'll be nice because we don't have any chains in here that can kind of fall apart. Just nothing but solid metal D-rings.
Give me some. Yes.
D-ring didn't break, so that's good. Put the small D-rings on.
Little one's right there on the loader.
We're hooking this up as a brake to the 10 by.
Go time. We're heading down the hill with the second excavator. We got a much better setup this time. I got the arm hooked to the ripper on the dozer, so I'll be in the front steering, and then the loader and the Hemet are going to be behind me, hooked up with brakes because the hill's a little icy. So this loader is significantly less heavy than the Velcro that we hauled down. Right now this thing probably only weighs 70,000 pounds, somewhere in that range, whereas the other one was like 130, so way heavier. Once we get to the point where we're comfortable, we might open up the loader again, but we want to be safe and not run any risks of running down the hill. So the only concern is the chains holding the body of the tractor from rotating. If those keep coming loose or breaking, then we're going to figure out a solution. But we got 4 chains on there now, so it should hold. Preserve the old dozer to make sure that we don't break it, because I don't want to work it too hard till we do like a tune-up on it. We're gonna switch out for the loader now because we're down the steep part, so feel good about it.
They're gonna rearrange the vehicles.
Is he taking his anger out on that?
He did. A lot of built-up frustrations. A man that loves a good hammer. He loves hitting stuff.
Hands, go into your home. That's your home. Stay in your home.
The medium one?
The D-rings or
The one that fit in here, or did we have to go wide?
See that? Didn't knock my hat off.
Bigger?
Those ones don't work.
My water's in there.
down the mountain went better than the last down the mountain. Getting better every time. Still was hoping to get this thing done within like a couple of hours, but no luck. So 4 hours still isn't that bad.
Nicely done.
We got the excavator loaded, we got the Kenworth all loaded down, ready to go, and now we're gonna head over to the storage yard, pick up the forklift and the Mack truck that I've been trying to pick up since day one, but we just keep on running out of time. But today we still have enough daylight left. We got the other lowboy empty, ready to be loaded, so that'll be good. We'll be able to get 2 big loads out of here today. That's been the most frustrating part about this project, is the days are so short to be able to work because of the travel time and having to take off before dark in the helicopter. Today is big because we're gonna get 2 full trucks all the way home, start recouping some of our money from the scrap. We got some bonus vehicles here. After I bought all the scrap up at the mine, the owner got a hold of me. He's like, hey, I got some stuff down at my other yard if you wanna haul it out too. So we're getting ready to haul out old Mack truck and a forklift. I haven't even seen the truck yet, kind of excited to check it out. Kind of a cool old truck. Alright, so we got that last truck loaded. We got the forklift and the old Mack truck on there. Neither one of them are great pieces of equipment. They're probably both scrap. We'll see if the truck's worth anything when we get back, but they got to get that strapped down. Meanwhile, we got to cruise back to the top of the mountain because we are fighting daylight now to be able to get in the air and fly home. That's it for this video. We got 1 excavator off the mountain, a forklift, a Mack truck, 2 full loaded trucks, and we've only got 1 track hoe left to get down the mountain, and then the old dozer. So basically 1 more trip out here and we should be done with Big Iron, finally. Remember in the first episode when Hans was like, oh boy, this is a week.
This 2-day project is a week.
Well, he was right, and then some. I think we're still making money, we'll see. Probably go ahead and scan the QR code or click the link in my description below right now and download the game, because if you do, you're going to be able to get in on this wild Halloween fun. Click the link in my description, scan the QR code, you can join me.